Brock Lesnar fighting for the UFC once again. Boy, it just feels like he wants to get back with that crazy ex, doesn't he? She's just calling and texting, and he's just getting lured in to go back to the UFC. Brock's made millions from WWE in a generous schedule and with top billing, but you wouldn't really know that from the sounds of the ESPN interviews he did on Monday and the sit-down he did with Paul Heyman's Heyman Hustle. Brock wants to prove to himself how good he can be in MMA now that he's feeling as healthy as ever and not battling diverticulitis. I get that. He's going to get paid well, win or lose. There's pride in this, and I get that. UFC is going to make money. Brock's going to make money. Surely Vince McMahon should be getting something back, right? I mean, certainly there's got to be a favor, whether it's to be able to use Ronda Rousey in the future, say next year's WrestleMania, or promotion from UFC for SummerSlam this August. Maybe both. But every hour that I sit back and think about this since the news dropped on Sunday, more risk continues to come to mind in terms of the WWE perspective. If Brock was going up against some ham and egger Johnny-come-lately, then sure, it's a squash match. You get to tune in on pay-per-view, watch Brock Lesnar return to the cage for one night only, whoop some guy's ass. But it's not a squash match. He's fighting Mark Hunt. Now, Brock is bigger than Hunt with the reach advantage, but Brock isn't a striker. He's going to try to wrestle this guy, grapple him, take him to the ground, which means he's going to be getting up close and personal to Hunt, who is known to excel in hard-hitting strikes. If Brock was to lose this fight in a very competitive and physical fashion, then he's still the beast. If it's a knockdown, drag-out, but Brock happens to lose, it's okay. He's still tough. But if Brock Lesnar walks into that cage and gets pummeled in a matter of seconds, like it's second-grade recess, I don't care what you say, he doesn't hold the same fear and mystique in the WWE world that he does right now. When Brock first came back to WWE in 2012, he lost to John Cena. He scrapped around with Triple H. It wasn't until he beat The Undertaker's famous WrestleMania streak and then went on with the title to fight John Cena and Suplex City was built. It was in these past 2 years that WWE has found the winning box office formula with Lesnar's presentation. But on July 9, on pay-per-view, Hunt could change all of that with one swing. And if that big Samoan knocks out Lesnar, he's going to stand over him and say, "I did it for Roman Reigns." Coming up, I'll tell you how you need to book Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, win or lose. Plus, MMA insider Sean Ross Sapp will join us in a little bit. He'll give us the UFC perspective. Your calls, more reality checks coming up.